As Washington escalates pressure on Cuba, threatening tariffs on any country supplying the island with oil, Mexico, one of the island's oldest allies, finds itself navigating a delicate diplomatic line. Oriana Gonzalez has more.
Help arrived in Havana with a blast. A ship carrying humanitarian aid to Cuba from its oldest ally in the region.
The only country that is helping us now is Mexico.
Mexico and Cuba share a relationship that stretches back many years.
Mexico was the only country to maintain diplomatic relations with Cuba in the 1960s, when the US was pressuring the Organization of American States to break with Havana. Those ties have been maintained to this day.
Humanitarian aid was all the boat could carry. US President Donald Trump has pressured Cuba's allies to suspend oil exports to the island, a move Havana calls economic suffocation. International air travel has all but ground to a halt, and there are rolling blackouts across the country.
Cuba is open to dialogue with the US, but not under pressure.
That's hard to believe when Cuba depends on fossil fuels for 95% of its energy generation.
Cuba has become isolated since the US threats, even from its regional allies. Mexico has suspended oil shipments, and while Russia might want to help, it's 9,000 kilometers away.
We are working through diplomatic channels to start sending oil to Cuba again. Obviously, we don't want sanctions on Mexico, but we are in the process of dialogue.
While embargoes and tariffs are putting the squeeze on Havana's government, they might not be enough.
The United States will never bring about regime change or alter Cuba's political system without dialogue. All parties will have to come to the table and reach an agreement that gives Cuba economic viability.
For Mexico, the challenge is maintaining historic ties without triggering economic retaliation. Mexico has long positioned itself as a bridge between Havana and Washington. But as US pressure intensifies, that balancing act is becoming increasingly difficult. Oriana Gonzalez, TRT World, Mexico City.
That's all for now. Do stay with us here on TRT World. Your headlines are up next.